how's it going? Greetings, Adzennies. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, hello. Alright. I have the translation back, but I don't know how well it's working at the moment. Hopefully it's okay. Welcome, welcome in, Adzennies. Welcome back to Harmonia. Hope everyone's doing good. Alright, let's see. Shelia, hi Altus, I'm back. Miss you. And Adzennies so much. Quick question: does anybody want some durian? Because I'm planning to enjoy eating that while I'm in Indonesia. Sharon is caring. Not me. You know what? If any of the Adzennies want to eat it, that is fine. Just don't eat it near me. And, you know, you can enjoy it. I'm not going to stop you from enjoying durian, okay? But I hope you enjoy yourself in Indonesia. And thank you so much for the offering. Mwah. Wait, why am I lip biting right now? What? I didn't even use this toggle. What is this? Wait, huh? Okay, we're fine. We are fine, guys. Anyway, oh, and Francine, thank you so much for the 5 gifted fishies as well. I really appreciate it. Okay, so welcome in, Adzennies. Today we're just gonna be chatting as normal. It's a Zatsu stream, just in case you're new here. But I do not have my schedule yet. I'm trying to confirm one thing first before I can finalize my schedule, which is if I can use the studio anytime this week for a hand cam stream for the birthday gifts and stuff. But yeah, I think other than that, we are pretty good to go. Okay, but yeah, we Olympics soon. Alright, let me go over the schedule that I do know, which should be going ahead for today. I mean, not for today, for this week. Okay, so tomorrow will be, I don't think there's going to be a stream tomorrow. I think tomorrow will be the only day off this week. I was originally meant to stream tomorrow, but Amazon keeps not delivering my packages. So I don't have my cable yet. I literally still don't have my HDMI cable. I don't know, for like one delivery they put it in the locker so I could pick it up, but every other delivery after that they're just like, we'll deliver it again. So for now I don't have that, and a few other things I'm waiting on, so I can't use my Switch at the moment. Amazon keeps attempting, not committed. Exactly. But so tomorrow no stream, but on Wednesday we will have a stream, but it is going to be on Uki's channel. So Wednesday 6 PM JST, we are going to, I'm gonna have an off collab on Uki's channel. Get ready for whatever is going to happen there. I don't know exactly what's gonna happen, but we will see. Yaoi Olympics? Yeah, it might be the new Yaoi Olympics. It might be anything. So I hope you guys can join us there on Oki's channel. And then on a Thursday, I think on Thursday night time at 11 p.m. JST, we're gonna have a very big, maybe not everyone, but almost everyone in FSP Mecha Chameleon collab. So that's gonna be fun. That should be fun. And then after that, on Friday daytime around I think 11 a.m. JST for Friday, I'm gonna be playing Peak with Gale, Shiki, and Lem, and we're going to try only speak Japanese while we play. So it's gonna be it's going to be interesting, but it's gonna be a pretty much Japanese speaking only Peak stream with the four of us. So yeah, we will see how that goes. And then I think Friday night, I most probably will play something like Space for the Unbound. I think we'll be trying to finish that at 9 p.m. JST. Saturday night at 10 p.m. JST, we'll be playing Undertale. And then Sunday around 2 p.m. JST, we are going to be doing we're going to be watching Taman's B-side. We're going to finish off the season in Menchi. So I think that is going to be the schedule. But depending on things might shift around a little bit, maybe. Depending on if I can do a hand cam stream this week for opening the birthday things. If I can fit that in, then I can do that as well. So many streams, yeah. So far, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 2. 4. Yeah. All right. About 8 streams potentially. We'll see. We'll see. I'm still waiting for Mane-san's response, so. Stream maxing. Well, once again, you know, I do want to stream more, so yeah. They're all at night. I'm too sleepy for this. Some of them, the Menchi stream and the Peak stream are gonna be daytime, JST at least. But yeah, the others are gonna be at different times. I just joined. I'm so happy that I woke up on time. Welcome in, Cat Mezu. How's it going? Alright, let me check one thing. Wait, just checking. Do you hear is the BGM a bit louder or is it okay still? It's okay. Okay, it's okay to you. Good, good, good. Alright, let's see. Margo, thank you for the 18 months of love and friendship. Welcome back. Yeah, it's been 18 months. Thanks as always, Altus and Adzennies. By the way, it's Tanabata tomorrow. Are you going to make a wish? Oh, wait. What is Tanabata? Is that the one where you tie, you write stuff down and tie it onto a tree? Or is that something else? Tanabata. Let me search this up. Oh, it is? Okay, it is that one. How to participate? Oh. I guess I can try see if I can find anything. I don't exactly know where all the festivals are held. But, you know, since I'm not streaming tomorrow, potentially I could try go find something to do with some of the other boys. Alright. Hanabata, Japan Star Festival. Okay. It features vibrant parades, food stalls, and traditional decorations. Oh. Okay. I mean, I think... Was it yesterday? Yeah, I think it was yesterday. When I was walking around with some of the other boys, there was like a few little stores, like some little stores on the road. Like some street stores that we passed by. And we're kind of wondering what it was for. I'm not sure if they were celebrating early since it was the weekend or what. But yeah. I'll ask the other boys and see if they want to do anything. I am not working today, so I'm just laying in bed. Well, hope you have a good rest, Bunny Mai. Listening while half awake. Oh, take it easy. And Kara, thank you for the 18 months. EP 18 months of numbing the Oni's horn. It's good to catch up onto your streams. Always happy to come home to this community. Well, welcome back to Harmonia. Always good to have you here. I don't know why. I feel like the translation doesn't always pick up as well right now. Of course, though, when I say that, it actually does pick up. But sometimes I can see it's a bit off. You played Mention Chameleon game yesterday. I was hoping you would play it, and I was shocked to see that you already played it. I mean, that's okay. It was a really fun game, so I think we would definitely play it in the future as well. So if you missed out yesterday, don't worry. I definitely do plan to play it more in the future. I slept on and off. I didn't sleep well last night. Do you have any must-have sleep routines? Unfortunately, Mama, you're asking the wrong person. I think I'm the last person you should ask when it comes to sleep routines. I, in fact, just took a nap before the stream, which is kind of why I woke up like pretty much a few minutes late. your biggest asset is kind of distracting me from reading the captions. Well, you know, it gives you an excuse to look down there. If anyone asks why you're staring, just say you're reading the captions. This guy has one of the questionable sleep schedules and sleeps at 6 AM sometimes. That's me. Thankfully, I've been a little better since being in Japan, but I feel like it's starting to get worse again. I feel like my sleep time is creeping later and later and later right now. But we will see. And hello Odok, how's it going? Welcome in, hope you're doing well. And Zara as well, welcome in. Okay, Sayuri, thank you for the 6 months of love and friendship, a whole half a year. Congrats on the golden Onimaru. My eyes go up, down, up, down. Wow. Either way, I don't mind whether you're looking at the captions or at my face. Either way, as long as you're looking at me, I would take that as a win. Have you been eating well? I have. Although I do want to cook more. I'm trying to figure out how to save more money. But I need to start cooking more. Oh, by the way, a funny story. Guess what I bought on Amazon that hopefully is gonna come sometime this week, so that I can cook more as well. An apron? No. Maybe I should get an apron, but no. Stove? My apartment already has a stove. A table? I would get a table, but I wouldn't know where to put it, honestly. Like, once I have to move back, I don't know what I'll do with the table. A rice cooker? Thankfully, actually, the apartment comes with a rice cooker. Majors? How did you know? No. I bought an air fryer. I bought an air fryer, guys. So yeah. And just because I like it. Air fryers are nice, and you know, hopefully I can buy a bunch of like chicken and everything and marinate it, and then I just air fry it, and it'll be much cheaper, I guess, than eating out all the time. How much was it? It was actually really cheap. Let me see. I bought it on Amazon. It had a lot of good ratings. It was actually much cheaper than let me check. 1 second. Alright, found it. It was under 7,000 yen. So, I think, because it's on a sale, it's 40% off at the moment. Normally it is about 11,000 yen, which is like 100 Australian dollars. But right now it's like 7,000. So that's like maybe like 60 or $65. So it's actually really cheap. And you know, since I'm still here for quite a bit, like more than 2 months more, then I feel like it's good. And I think, you know, while I'm gone, I might be able to just keep it with Uki. Maybe I'll just Uki said that I could store it at his place until I come back, until I move to Japan, and then I already have an air fryer. And since I feel like air fryer, especially at back home, is something I use like really often. So I feel like it's a really good purchase as well. Although, I just realized it does say it's coming on Wednesday. I hope they find a locker for it and put it in the locker, because I think I'm gonna be out on Wednesday, right? Yeah, that's the time that I'll be out with Uki. Are you gonna play any game today? Not today. Today's just chatting stream, so I'll just be reading your comments and chatting with the Adzennies. So no game today. My air fryer has been unused for a while. Any recommendations? I would say, I mean, there's so many things that you could, it depends what you eat. But for me, most of the time, I just like marinate a lot of different kind of meat, like chicken, pork, beef, whatever, and then I'll just chuck it into the air fryer to cook it. So I don't have to microwave food too much. I prefer air frying than microwaving. I think it is a little healthier as well, and it tastes better. So yeah, especially if you have like any of this frozen stuff, I feel like air fryers do really well. If you have like chips or like dino nuggies or whatever else. I think air fryers do really well with both that kind of stuff. It's been a while since you called us by our government name. I mean, it's fine if I call you Adzennies as well, right? I don't think the translator knows what Adzennies is, so if I say Adzennies, it's not even gonna pick up. Like, it thinks it's saying Adzennies. But yeah, you know what? Those kind of stuff, any kind of normally deep fried stuff, I think goes really well for air fryers. And you don't have to use any oil, so but yeah, you save on some calories as well. Air fryers are quite convenient. They don't require much oil to cook food. And Zentress feels wrong now. You call us Adzennies so much. You know what? I get what you mean. It's kind of like, you know, the times like where, okay, from now on, I guess whenever I get angry at you, I'll be like, instead of saying Adzennies, I'll be like, Adzennies. And you'll be like, why are you using my full name? You wouldn't? As long as it's not hey chat. Hey chat! What do you mean? What do you mean? I can't say hey chat, that's crazy. Hey chat, what do you think about that? Okay, I don't think that's okay, so okay, well, I am a streamer, okay. You know what? I don't think I really say that, thankfully. I might refer to you guys as chat in terms of like Chat said this or Zenny said this, but I feel like I say Adzennies a lot more than saying in chat, thankfully. It sounds weird when you said it like that. Alright, you can be my Adzennies. That's it, okay? Don't worry. Hey chat sounds like a very Gen Z type thing. How do you do, fellow kids? I am also a young streamer. I need that meme, guys. Adzennies is cuter, not as cute as you guys. Okay, I'll get back to bed. I was having a nice nap, thank you very much. I got out of bed just for my Adzennies. For my Aunt Jenny's, that's crazy. Man, this translator does something different every time I say Adzennies, guys. I wonder if I can like type a word and to add it to its like dictionary. Just so it knows what Adzennies are. To all of the JP Adzennies, I'm sorry. It might be a little confusing because every time I say Adzenny, it just translates something else. Zinnies, Adzenny, Adzenny, Adzenny. Adzenny. Anthony? That's not Anthony. Adzenny. Adzenny. Oh. Oh. Maybe not. Alright, I don't think it's gonna get Adzennies, but it is what it is. If you see some random weird word, it's most probably Adzennies. Not Anthony there. At Denny's it is. Suddenly my name is Anthony. I guess Adzennies have a bunch of aliases now. One of it being Anthony. It's when you're trying to infiltrate something, you just happen to use the name Anthony. Something like that. Is that our alter ego? You have too many. You have Anthony, you have Adzenny, you have Denny, you have Aunt Jenny. Yeah. And hello Frosty, how's it going? Denny's is a Japanese family restaurant. Yeah, I think it's an American restaurant, right? I think. But we have gone to Denny's with Roscoe and a few others, Riza and stuff. It's actually pretty okay here. If any of you guys ever go to a Japanese Denny's, I would definitely recommend their French toast. I like their French toast there. Did you guys fight in the parking lot? It didn't have a parking lot, so we had to fight in the elevator instead. Who got covered on this time? Well, we haven't gone this trip. It was the last trip we went a few times, I think. Or maybe the time before that. I can't remember. When people ask me what community I'm in, I'll just answer at this. So they'll ask, Denny's have a fan? That's crazy. All right. Adzennies, we'll meet at Denny's in 5, okay? It's our secret hangout spot. Are we fighting you there? No, you're not gonna fight me. I'm not gonna fight the Adzennies. We're just gonna hang out and use the unlimited drink bar. Please tell Sounds to build Denny's in there. Hey, I'm the one that built Harmonia in Sounds, okay? Sounds didn't do anything. He's kinda useless. Why are you giving Sounds the credit for me building Harmonia? That's crazy. That's crazy, guys. He will not fight at Adzennies, but he will shoot at Adzennies in Mecha Chameleon. Hey, I was helping the hunter at Adzennies, okay? And the Chameleon at Adzennies were winning too much. I was just trying to help out so that the hunter at Adzennies would also be happy. How dare you insult our pink crystal like that? My crystal isn't pink, it's green. Helping is a strong word. Look, sometimes just cheering people on is enough, okay? Sometimes kind words of support can be enough, because that's pretty much all I could give. Look, I'm blind, okay? You don't actually expect me to find the chameleons, do you? You can just chase them around. You never let other hunters shoot them instead. That's what I did that one time. Or maybe that 2 times. I even, you know, I even kept one safe. Remember the fire hydrant and Zenny? I told them to hide and I just left. I guess you really need glasses. Like, even with glasses, I'm still kind of blind. That's just how it is. He shot me with no hesitation. Like, you were just spinning around in circles, okay? I just wanted to, instead of letting any of the other Adzennies kill you, I was, you know, trying to be nice about that. Like, you are chosen now. It's okay. I'm just making sure you can test your settings so you're not spinning around all the time. It's like a little reset, you know? All lies and excuses. Hey, I feel like I was pretty nice to the Adzennies. Most of the Adzennies I met, okay? I was trying my best to be nice. So I think my body is probably still spinning until today. F in chat. Then narrating another blind person like National Geographic while letting the hiders go. Hey, but I'm pretty sure you shot. You got one, right? Did you? Maybe. Or were you just in the swimming pool and didn't find anyone? I'm not sure. Well, it was a fun game, so we will play it again in the future. I definitely do need to buy a few things if I do want to play it again. I'll use my motion sickness meds and I'll buy a little fan as well. I feel like those help. So hopefully that takes away the motion sickness as well. You didn't even ask me for any last words. Well, you know, you should have wrote your name on yourself. Then I would have been like, is that Yume? Oh, okay, Yume, any last words? Half of the Adzennies carried you as a hunter. Yeah, all the Adzennies carried me. I think I was the most useless hunter of them all. But at least I was entertaining, okay? With that military costuming, couldn't find anyone. Hey, nobody could find me either, okay? I was so perfectly camouflaged. It was perfect. I was just practicing my chameleon skills for the upcoming collab. So you're just there to look pretty? I thought you guys called me your wife all the time, okay? Aren't I just meant to sit here looking pretty while you guys do all the work? I see you admit to being wife? I don't know. Are you guys going to put in the work for me if I am? It's 2026, even wives get to work. Not in Harmonia. Can you do a pose? I'm doing the standing man pose right now. That's pretty much all I can do. At the moment, when I'm only in my 2D form. Anyway, what did I do today? I went to the gym. I woke up, went to the gym, and then went to a nearby supermarket, bought some chicken and a protein shake. And that's pretty much it. I bought some because I had a microwave frozen meal as well, so I cooked some chicken, which was also just a frozen kind of. It was kind of nice actually. It was these little frozen packs of chicken that you just put in the microwave, and they already got sauce and stuff on them. And yeah, it was like, that was kind of nice. And then for the main stuff, I also had it was like a frozen abura soba kind of meal. So pretty much I was just eating all frozen frozen food heated in the microwave. But honestly, I feel like Japan does frozen food the best in terms of like, if you use microwave food anywhere else, I feel like it doesn't taste that great. But for some reason, I feel like Japan knows how to do it. So I had chicken and abura soba today. And a protein shake. What do you do with the chicken? It's these like already pre-marinated little things of chicken. It comes in like these small packets that about 200 yen each. And you just heat them up in the microwave and they already have sauce and everything. And it's got like 26 grams of protein in each one. And I had 3 packs and that was already 75 grams of protein. Plus the protein shake, that was about 100 grams of protein. And then I don't think abura soba has that much protein in it though, so yeah, I must say just have 100 grams of protein for today. Holy protein. I mean, for me, at my muscle size, I do want to normally get around 150 or 160 grams of protein. So I'm kind of under that, but I need to find a supermarket that does really cheap meat. And then I can buy a lot of chicken in bulk, like chicken thighs in bulk, and then marinate it. And then when my air fryer gets here, I can just cook it up. So a pre-made meal at the moment. Time to grow your own chicken. You know what? Maybe I can, yeah, I should buy more eggs. Then I can eat. Ooh, I can maybe just make my own oyakodon. Maybe that's what I'll do. That's what I can cook. I feel like it doesn't take too much. It's just the normal dashi, mirin, sake kind of thing to cook it with eggs, onion. Maybe I'll cook that. I feel like that's pretty easy. Four dozen eggs are Gaston. Then I'll be roughly the size of a barge. Do you want me to be that big? Yakadon is fairly easy to make. That's kind of why I was like, maybe, because I have a rice cooker as well, and I feel like it's something that I can eat every day. So maybe oyakudon and maybe gyudon as well. I know that for a lot of supermarkets still sell like the gyudon meat, so that would be kind of easy to cook as well. So maybe my go-to meals would just be oyakudon and gyudon every day. That sounds nice. I must probably need to eat some veggies though, so I'll need to figure that out. Maybe just I'll get the frozen microwavable vegetables or something. Or I guess I could make a soup with vegetables in it as well. I ate a can of tuna. I feel so full. Tuna is nice. I like tuna. All right. Oh, I also ordered protein online, so hopefully it comes in the next few days as well. It wasn't too bad. It was from My Protein, but like the Japanese side of it. So I hope they delivered that. Hopefully the delivery goes well and doesn't just keep attempting to re-deliver like Amazon. What you get? I just got a 2.5 kilo bag of protein. Yeah. Since it's cheaper the more you buy, and I feel like 2.5 it should most probably last me for until I have to go back. I got the strawberry milk flavor protein this time. I feel like because before I was just having a lot of chocolate, so I was like, you know what, maybe I'll try strawberry this time. So strawberry milk protein it is. I love stewing vegetables and tofu together in soup. Tofu is good as well. That's high in protein. Maybe I'll make some kind of soup as well. Good morning, everyone. Hey, good morning, Mirror. How's it going? Please let his online orders arrive. Yes, I really hope they arrive safely. Because I need those cables so that I can stream different things as well. The one other thing that I'm debating on buying, which I might buy soon, is I want to buy a graphic tablet, a drawing tablet. It's just going to be it's kind of expensive, but I kind of need it. There's a lot of art I want to do at the moment, and you know, I don't want to wait till I have to go back to the down underworld to do the art. So since I'm here for a while, I do want to be able to work on more art. And I was thinking of upgrading my drawing tablet anyway, since I've had my previous one for quite a while and it was kind of getting old, and I might not be able to bring it to Japan with me when I move end of year. So I might also just like a pen display, yeah, like a pen display one, because I might buy one now, and maybe I can store it either like at the office, so like with the Mane-sans or with Uki or with, I don't know, I'll figure out a way, some way I can store it when I go back, but then at least when I come back I'll already have it here. But I was in the process of doing a really cool artwork for my 2.0 guys for my second outfit, but I haven't been able to make any progress on it right now, which I really do want to work on more. I wanted to kind of draw my own starting soon screen, which I was working on, but yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna animate it. Maybe not, depends how much time I have, but at least I do want to do the art for it, so yeah, we will see. But the thing is, first I need to wait for my cables to come from Amazon, because I need to test out if my mini display port on my laptop can actually connect to my current small portable monitor, so that I have the HDMI free for the graphic tablet. Cables, please arrive. We're not gonna eat you, trust. I don't know. I think the my cables have trust issues with the Adzennies now. We'll miss the gates of the castle when we change opening screen. It's okay. You know, we can switch it from time to time. But then you get to see me in the opening screen. didn't trust us, I trust you. Maybe my cables don't, since you guys bite them all the time. They just look awfully similar to needles. If you say so. If you say so. But I really do hope it comes so that I can try set up more stuff, because right now, my setup is pretty lacking, and it is a little harder to stream with only having, say, like 2 small screens. So if I can buy the graphics tablet as well, I think it would most probably be my main monitor for the meantime as well, because it'll be, I'm looking to buy the 24-inch one, since it would be kind of roughly similar size to the current one I have back home, which would be a lot bigger than these. Like, I feel like I got like a 15 or 16-inch screen at the moment, which, you know, with me being as blind as I am, I need bigger screens, guys. And hello, Rosalinda, how's it going? Also, I've seen it all around Twitter, guys, but did you Adzennies, did the Adzennies see of the 11 Deep Space cosplay? Honestly, they were also cool. Like, I feel like it was really cool seeing the whole like setup, how all of them had their own little themed booth that, you know, people could line up and take pictures and everything. I saw Silas get possessive and jealous over someone seeing Caleb. Yeah, I think I saw that as well. But that's pretty cool. I mean, I wish, obviously we can't, but like, I wish we could do that. I wish I could actually just pop up as myself and be able to take actual selfies with you guys instead of you know, just behind the screen. It was sad seeing there was meant to be a Valkyrie booth, but it was dismantled. RIP. Sad life. Very sad life. Honestly, man, I hope they bring him back, but I don't know if I don't know. The whole situation's very complicated. Valka reminded me of you. You know what? I think the same. Maybe not, you know, I felt like it was more his personality and like the way he acted. I was like, wait, he's kind of like me. But yeah, it is kind of sad that the whole situation. I don't want to talk about that situation too much because it's complicated and, you know, I don't want anyone coming for me. But I definitely like, especially when I saw like more of his personality, I would say definitely I connected with his personality quite a lot from the brief things that we saw. Is he an Onidera too? I mean, I'm not an Onidera. I don't know what you're talking about. But who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen in the future? We can still hope. But yeah, who knows? Wait, so the interaction he has with MC, you like that too? I feel like they're kind of similar to how I would act. So, yeah. To me, I felt like, you know, when you first saw him with his first teaser, where he was just running through the woods and then he was like trying to aura farm and stuff, that one I felt like that didn't hit me as much. I was just like, oh, he's kind of cool, but, you know, I feel like, to me, I do like how Caleb looks better. But when the other trailers dropped and you saw his personality and how like, you know, how warm he was and how social and everything he was and kind of cheeky, then I was like, wait, I really like his personality. You bite people too? Just the Adzennies. Oh, you know, biting? It says the little biters themselves. You tell me not to bite when you're always biting my ankles. What happens there, Adzennies, huh? A little hypocritical of you. We don't have the height, so let us bite. Look. Valky's even taller than me and he bites, okay? I think he's like 189 centimeters or something. This is where you say it's interest. Oh no, not the full government name. Nah, that's okay. I'll be like, it's okay, Adzennies, come here. You tease us, so we bite you. Fair exchange. Did he just eat us? I didn't eat. It was just a small nibble, okay? And just a little nibble, okay? Well, who knows? We will see. We'll see what happens in the future, but yeah. That just I felt like it was just cool seeing all the videos and stuff people were taking of the Love in Deep Space cosplayers. And, you know, their interactions, obviously some of the people were over the top. But for everyone who's acting respectfully, I thought it was super cute. Being able to like, you know, hold someone's hand or like take the selfies and like everything. I was like, man, I wish I could do that with the Adzennies. But, you know, Who knows? Maybe in the future. Do you think they're gonna make holograms in the future, guys? Maybe. Yeah. We will see. Or... But we can't touch holograms. Well, at least it's like the next step of getting closer. I just say it's cosplays and it's just you guys. We'll never know. You know, potentially. You know, I think for the Love and Deep Space cosplays, right? I think they're not meant to. They don't talk, right? I think they don't talk, or they're just meant to be silent most of the time to not break immersion, from what I heard. Yeah, they didn't talk. Yeah. It'll totally be... I'll just cosplay myself and be like, no talking. Like, wow, this Altus cosplay is trying to be as immersive as possible. That's crazy. Wonder why he's not talking. They can't take off masks too? Yeah, I mean, I could still... Even better, I can just wear the mask and the whole time. Yeah, other game official cosplays also didn't talk. I see. Can't say long, can't see well, need new glasses. Have fun, Altus and Adzennies. Bouncy, thank you for popping by. Hope you get new glasses soon. He's a bit too accurate. You wouldn't be able to hold back your chuckles there. I feel like, I mean, I can do a silent laugh, right? Where I'll be like, you know. I think I can I can't hold back looking happy, but I could hold back making sounds. I mean, it's in character, so it worked, yeah. They were like, wow, what? This guy's, he must be a big fan of Altus. He knows all of Altus's mannerisms. Crazy. And I'll just be nodding my head. Try to make this accurate Altus cosplay a laugh challenge. Yeah, but honestly, I feel like seeing the Love and Deep Space cosplays, it almost makes me want to like cosplay. But, you know. Almost. See, the thing is, once again, I don't know if I can actually cosplay it to a con, or how risky or how identifiable I will be. Although I guess if I just cosplay a random character and not myself, then I guess it's much harder to tell. I don't think I can actually cosplay myself. That's a bit of too much of a giveaway. Okay, just random question. If you were to cosplay Let's Boys, who who would you choose? Most probably. One of the last three boys. It would definitely be one of the last three instead of the first three. And welcome Green Cat. Hello wife. Stay happy and healthy. Thank you for the 18 months of love and friendship. Welcome back. I'm not sure if you misspelled wife or you just spelling wife like how an Aussie would say it. I can't tell. Aussie wife? Okay. Okay. Makes sense. What if you just cosplayed one of the other Ravenous boys? Possibly. But that might be obvious as well. In terms of like, cosplaying anyone in FSP is like, it brings a bit too much susness. I feel like I wouldn't be able to hide it if I did cosplay someone from FSP. Just wanted to hear you say it with a thicker accent. That's not a wife. This is a wife. I think you could do Silence or Caleb based on mannerisms. Yeah, I feel like it would be one of those two. Or Valko if it gets let out again. Because in any FSP members will invite the fans to come to Danger Indeed, yeah. Unfortunately, I don't think I would ever cosplay any of the FSP members, just because of safety reasons. Although potentially, no, yeah, can't really do that, unfortunately. Just cosplay the Money Sons. That's also kind of sus. It'd be interesting to see a buff Roscoe. Yeah, I'm not sure that works. I'm late. Hi, Altus. Hi, late. I'm Altus. Cosplay Marvel Rivals Deadpool maid outfit. Whoa, who said that? I guess that is fully covered up. But I feel like people do expect Deadpool to talk a lot, which I have to be silent. I don't know if I can do that. It'll be like Deadpool playing charades the whole time. You know, I was actually, okay, not gonna lie, for the Down Underworld Adzennies, I was actually planning to maybe go visit Smash this year, the convention, but I'm in Japan for 3 months, so I'm not even gonna be there for Smash. So yeah. I'm just here. The one time I'm like, you know what, I should go check that out. I'm not even there for it. You were considering? I was like, maybe I can go this time. Maybe I can go sneak around and see what there is. See if I can find any merch of myself or see any stage lights. But unfortunately, I mean, I say unfortunately, but you know, it's kind of cool I'm in Japan for so long. And so yeah, it's just everything didn't line up, so it is what it is. Although, you know, I feel like maybe I don't really know how conventions are in Japan. I know it's a lot more just some of them can be huge, but a lot more focused on just buying things. But you know, maybe in the future, since I'm going to be here for like a few years, I can go visit some kind of convention in Japan as well. He's gonna spot some Adzennies. Who knows? Maybe. Comic Kid is shopping wall. Probably something other than that if you want to chill. Yeah. I don't really know because, you know, in the past I've been to like anime conventions. But it's not... I don't know how much like Western anime conventions really differ from like Japanese anime conventions. Since I've never been to one in Japan. I have been to where was it? I went to one in Singapore once. I went to an anime convention in Singapore. It was like AFA. But that was quite a while ago. Yeah, it was kind of like because I was gonna have a little holiday I was gonna go for a little holiday in Japan. Then I was like, wait, there's a AFA in Singapore happening just before I go to Japan. Maybe I can fly to Singapore first, then go to Japan afterwards. And since, you know, I had some friends in Singapore as well that I hadn't seen in like a very long time, I was like, maybe I should go hang out with them for a little bit. So yeah, but that was years ago. So yeah. So an anime convention in Japan works quite differently. Okay, the biggest difference is probably how specialized the Japanese conventions are. Western cons tend to group everything together. Artist alley shows. Japanese ones have dedicated ones per subject. Okay. That makes sense. Adzennies in Singapore are not safe. We're gonna get perceived. I mean, it's been a very... This was like pre-COVID, guys. I haven't really been anywhere beside Japan for the past few years, so yeah. But once again, I do want to go and have a whole Southeast Asian tour. Food tour. Just get to literally every country in Southeast Asia and just eat. Yeah, I will gain like 10 kilos during the whole trip, but it will be worth it. And I'm sure I can easily lose that afterwards with a bit of training, but I really want to go to like all of the countries and just eat all the food. Food will get your I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to now after eating Roscoe's tacos as well, I kind of want to just go like visit other places as well, like South America and everything. I feel like there's just so much food that I've never tried in the world that I want to go try. And I guess like I haven't really been to Europe, so I just want to go explore places, you know. Even in Japan, I really want to go explore all of the areas around Tokyo that is out of Tokyo as well. I know that there's a lot of cool things and fun things to do. I just have to figure out where I want to go, and then I can start planning one day trip at a time. Visit all the prefectures in Japan. You know what? That's kind of my goal. One of my goals is to eventually visit every prefecture in Japan. Anime mukbang when? Sure. Sometime in the future. Maybe. I feel like I do want to do more like food related content. It's just hard to set up and think of, like, unless I'm in a studio or like in a proper place, it's hard to get all the food and prepare it and everything for a stream. That's really cool. Would you bike around the place or drive or maybe take the bullet train? Apparently, the best way to get around Japan is by car, especially to the more remote prefectures. And, you know, I might just have to figure out how to get my international license or like, you know, whatever it is, but I do have my full license and I'm pretty confident of my driving, so I'll just have to see how, maybe once I move here at the end of the year, how I can get a license and maybe I can rent a car or something. I have to take my leaves to head to a lecture. No problem, Nuha. Good luck with your lecture. Thank you so much for popping by. You look to your side and see an Oni driving a car. But otherwise, you know, for the short term, I think it would mostly be things that I can visit by train and bus. Because I know there's a lot of areas around Tokyo, at least, that require, you know, that you can get to by like a train ride away. Your Thunder God just run. It's a bit too obvious when I'm doing that. I gotta blend in, okay? I don't want to come here and alert all of the architects here. I'm trying to be undercover here, alright? Travel by clouds like Gecko or something. Well, if other people could do that, then it would make it less obvious for me, but apparently here everyone's kind of relies on the power of science and everything rather than magic. Anime going through his Clark Kent arc. Trusting him to drive in real life, but never trusting him in driving in District B. What are you talking about? I was such a good driver in District B, okay? I got to that hospital in record time. It's okay. We're taking shortcuts, okay? Going on the sidewalk is a shortcut because it's closer. Joking or something. You know, I was actually thinking about that the other day. I was thinking about the roleplay service and stuff, and I really want to do another one. I am definitely looking forward to whatever the next one is going to be, but I'm kind of I want to roleplay again. To be honest, I think whenever the next one, whatever it is, pops up, I think I might do like a few streams before, like at least 1 or 2 streams beforehand, working on what kind of character I want, and maybe doing like a Menchi stream where you guys like can also see like, or you know, help in the process of trying to figure out what character. But for now, I think the type of personality and character for my next character that I want to do is going to be kind of similar to the buff maid. That's kind of the next character I want to do. Yeah. It's just gonna be a lot of over-the-top screaming and a bunch of other things. But yeah, right now I don't know any. We don't have it. Well, I don't have any plans. I don't know when the next RP server will be, but whenever it is, I'm looking forward to it. Lemons aren't safe in this town. But it should be fun whenever we do it. Who knows? But I feel like, especially because ever since I started streaming, I don't have time to play D&D. And so I haven't really been getting all my roleplay, like the itch, you know, of the roleplay itch out. And so I definitely do want to, roleplay more. Maybe I can do more streams anyway and bring back some of the other characters. Can bring back some of the maids or bring back any of the Altus as well. The range of personality between Altusius, Joking, and Future Muscle Doji like character would be legendary. I think it'd be a lot of fun. But yeah, we will see. I think I'm hearing right now the screaming of the lemons from that stream. The lemons can't scream because they're all dead. Wow. Rip lemons. What can I say? Anime, what single run homebrew genre of D&D would you recommend? I kind of want to run one for someone's birthday. When you say single run homebrew genre, I mean, for me, I normally just play 5e. Well, I have been doing that for the past few years, and I just homebrew everything myself, so I don't like, for me, I normally don't really look at like other people's homebrew so much. I just make up my own and make up my own stats and everything. So I'm not sure about single run homebrew adventures that you could run at the top of my head, but I'm sure even not homebrew, official content, any kind of, for D&D, it's less about the actual, sometimes it's less about the actual like adventure you're running, but more your players and who's role playing in it that makes it really fun. Hi everyone, I fixed my router and can watch YouTube again. Welcome to Rally. I'm glad your router is fixed. Welcome back. I'm glad to have you in Harmonia. I was so impressed with Muscle Doji's performance. Yeah, we'll maybe I'll hire him again sometime. Who knows? I feel like I haven't. It's kind of crazy. I feel like I haven't played D&D in a while. And I used to play like literally nearly every single week for like years and years. It is kind of a little sad not being able to play like a proper campaign anymore. But either, you know, maybe I'll try run something, or hopefully Roscoe also does something. We will see if Roscoe wants to do anything. But I should probably start working on some kind of D&D content to run with some of the other boys. And Miggy, thank you for the 10 months of love and friendship. Welcome back. Yo, what's up, dude? And then Adzennies, long time no see. Life update. I broke my collar. Oh no, you broke your collarbone. First time breaking a bone. Kind of nervous. Please take all the rest you need. Please rest up and stay as safe as you can. That sounds so painful, but I hope you're okay. Please and give away all your pain to me. I'll take it. I'm sorry to hear that, but I really hope you recover well. And please don't move around too much. Do you have any memorable moments in your past D&D campaigns? I have a lot of memorable moments in my past D&D campaigns, I guess. Yeah, there's a lot, but I don't know how much I can say. I can say a few different things, I guess. You know, one of my favorite characters I ever played was a grandma. I played a grandma, and honestly, that was like one of the most fun characters I ever played. Grandma Doji, I know. It was so it was kind of like a homebrew world the DM was running, where everyone was kind of like almost think about like everyone is sort of a fish person. So, you know, there could be like a shark hybrid person, an octopus hybrid person, a whatever kind of, you know, it was very aquatic based. And I picked being a manta ray, but like a grandma manta ray person. Grandmas can get away with anything, so it makes sense for Oni. I mean, once again, I feel like when I roleplay, I do try to like get into the mindset of the character and everything. And so, I was very... I felt like I was like the peacemaker between the party. I was always kind of like the voice of reason there and trying to take care of everyone. And, you know, a lot of everyone in the party really liked the grandma character because of how caring she was. But then she eventually died. Unfortunately, then I came back with some other character afterwards. She died, yeah. She pretty much, it was like a epic kind of sacrifice as well, which was kind of fitting for her character anyway. Yeah. I haven't even met her yet. What do you mean she did? You know, I might, who knows, maybe some other time I might bring back her personality or her character in some other kind of roleplay or like something. Yeah, because you know, in D&D, it's not always a happy ending. I mean, the campaign ended in a happy ending, but you know, halfway through, I would say like 3/4 way through, she had to sacrifice herself. But then the character that I was after that was still pretty cool. It was like a, yeah, he was like a really cool spy bodyguard guy. That pretty much yeah, he was like super helpful to the party. I'm glad when players are not sad or mad at GM when characters dies, but take it as part of a good story. Yeah, I feel like for me, for playing Dungeons and Dragons, I'm very just accept whatever happens in roleplay and not try to metagame or try to like, you know, try to win D&D, quote unquote. You know, it's all about telling a story and whatever happens, happens. But I'm, in terms of D&D, I think I'm very like, very into roleplay. And you know, the past people I used to play with as well, I think it was so much fun playing with them because they were all such strong role players as well. And so, you know, sometimes we would get like the discussions or the arguments and everything would get so intense, but it just made it really fun. Unfortunately, it was all like just home games as well. So it's not like it's recorded or streamed or anything anywhere. It was actually just, you know, with a close group of friends. And that's it. So those characters would never ever be seen. But I will remember them. Do you feel left out if you had to DM? No, not really, because before that one, so the aquatic campaign, that campaign that I was a player in, that was about a 2.5-year campaign, I think. But before that, I was pretty much permanent DM. For the most part, I'm always a DM rather than a player. So that was like the first time in a long time I got to actually be a player in a campaign, which was a lot of fun. The curse of the DM, once DM forever. But yeah, some D&D campaigns can get for like years. And we were playing like weekly or fortnightly. So that was a long campaign, but that was such a fun one. Do you have a favorite dice set? I do, but unfortunately I cannot show them because they are special dice I made myself. Yeah, I bought a 3D printer, 3D modeled dice, printed it out, sanded it, cast it in resin or silicon, made resin things, made my own dice. Made custom fonts and logos and everything for it. Ani has a lot of custom stuff. Like, it's part of my ADHD superpower. Sometimes when I just get into something, I'll just get all in and just create like crazy stuff. Is Oniman a 3D printing enthusiast? I haven't really done too much with 3D printing recently, but before I was like really into 3D printers, especially resin printers, because then I used resin printers to like print out like little models for D&D and everything for like my home games when I used to run D&D and everything. Gotta get to work now, probably, Lena. Oh, good. Stay safe. Take care. Resin printing is a whole setup. It is a whole setup, guys. So for anyone doesn't know, 3D printing is kind of separated into two different types. There's FDM printing and there's resin printing. Resin is kind of like using it uses a screen at the bottom of a resin tank to cure the resin in layers until it forms an object. So the resin is like a liquid. And when you shine LED lights, or what was it? Ultraviolet? I can't remember. Some kind of light. Wait, UV light? Maybe it's UV light. UV curing, I think. UV light. It shines like UV light from the bottom. Like it will have a clear kind of film on the bottom, and it will cure your models layer by layer like that. But because it is resin and resin is technically toxic, you have to have special ventilation systems. You have to keep it at a certain temperature, you know, and a lot of other things you have to handle with care. You have to wash your prints afterwards to make sure you get rid of any excess resin. Then you have to cure it so that it's okay for you to touch. Yeah, I had to build a whole setup for my 3D resin printers. I like got these big cupboards that had like proper doors on them, and then I like cut holes in the back for like ventilation and everything. Yeah, resin is definitely a lot harder. The FDM ones is kind of the ones you normally see where it uses a spool of like plastic, and then it passes through like a superheated nozzle that melts the plastic, and then you see it kind of builds from the ground up. And those are normally a lot less toxic. You don't have to worry too much, and you can touch it after it dries and everything. It cools. So yeah, please wear masks and wear gloves when handling resin. Yes, please do your research. If you ever get into resin printing, there's so much you have to safety precautions. You do not want to be breathing in resin fumes and anything. You want to be as safe as possible. If you get resin on your skin, wash it off straight away. But see, for resin printing, the good thing is you can print really detailed stuff versus FDM printing. Normally, you can't print as detailed, but you can print larger stuff. So it depends if you want something more big and practical or small and detailed. And so for me, printing out like miniatures and dice and everything, I needed the detail. That's why I use resin printers. Do you play other systems too, or only D&D? I played Pathfinder as well. I started with Pathfinder actually, and then I went to D&D. And then I played a little bit of Pathfinder 2.0, but not too much. I have played a few other systems as well. I played Call of Cthulhu. I have been looking into Daggerheart, but I haven't actually played it. What other ones are there? I feel like I've played a few other ones, but none of them as much as I've played Pathfinder and D&D 5e. But, you know, because some of my other friends were into different systems, you know, I feel like it doesn't take too much to learn how to play a different system. Be right back, gonna go fill in my scholarship form. Good luck with your scholarship form. I hope it goes well. World of Darkness. I don't think so. From the top of my head, I don't remember. But potentially, maybe. Although I don't think so. I feel like a lot of systems are kind of similar though, like whether they use D10s, D20s, 2D6s, a few D6s, a few D12s, whatever it is, you know. Once you learn the basis of one, I feel like it's not too hard to start understanding other systems as well. Dagger Hunt is fun. We tried that in a one shot. Ooh. Yeah, I do want to play Dagger Hunt sometime. Is it true dice need to be a certain weight in D&D? No. It is not true, because there's plastic dice, there's resin dice, there's metal dice, a lot of dice with different weights. The only thing is a dice can't be weighted, which means that like it has to be a uniform makeup inside the dice. Otherwise, you know, obviously if one side is heavier than the other, then it's weighted dice, which is cheating. So as long as the dice rolls randomly and not just to like a few numbers every time, then you're good. And once again, D&D is about storytelling and having fun. It's not, I mean, some people do it, but it's not really about trying to do the most damage or winning D&D, quote unquote. So there's no point of really having weighted dice or anything like that. And hello, Clouded. How's it going? Yeah, fancy LED light dice. One of my players has one that lights up as at a success. That's pretty cool. Yeah, at one point I used to be really into dice. I had like, I wasn't even a dice goblin. I was like a dice dragon, guys. I had a horde of dice. Obviously because I could make my own, and so I could make unlimited different dice for myself. I had a lot of really cool dice. The winning is the friends we made along the way. Exactly. But honestly, I do kind of want to, instead of a resin printer, maybe I do want to see if I can buy a FDM printer. Once again, the ones that use the plastic spool and the, that just, you know, is better for building bigger things, more solid things, and is much less toxic. I kind of want to do that and just make things. Make random things around. You know, especially since I'm moving to Japan end of year. You know, if I need to make anything for the apartment or whatever, just model something and print it out. Might kind of be fun. Can you roll a d20 for us now? How's the Adzennie luck today? Unfortunately, all my dice are back in the down underworld. I am in Japan in a rental apartment right now, so I don't have anything. I'll get some Altus themed dice. I'll keep my eyes open at the next con. Ooh, that could be kind of cool. Next we're gonna hear Onimaru doing woodwork and metal welding. I mean, I've done a lot of woodwork in the past and a bit of leather work, but never metal welding. I've never actually touched that though. I feel like that's a whole different setup you need. A whole bunch of different tools for metal welding, which I've never really gotten into. But leather work is really nice, you know, having all the tools to stamp and cut, and like all the different polishes and finishes for leather. Because normally when you get leather, it's kind of like either like a pinkish or yellowish kind of. It doesn't look like the normal leather, but the ones you normally see in a wallet or bag and everything, that's already got a finish on top of it. But before that, it looks kind of different. Which polish is your fave? It just depends on what I'm making, if that makes sense. Because I do like the classic kind of like brown that you'd see in like, imagine what an adventurer would have. But sometimes a really dark kind of almost black polish can look really clean. Just whatever it is. But yeah, I haven't done a lot of things, guys. Being over 9,000 years old, I have a lot of life experience. I've tried a lot of different things. Just because I like having new hobbies all the time. And I like doing something until I feel like I understand it, I'm pretty good, then I can search for a new hobby. And so I feel like I do have a lot of different life skills. Onimaru has mastered all the side quests and maxed all the alternative stats. Well, see, you know, in the past, I pretty much finished the main quest, fighting gods. And so, when you live in for thousands of years, you know, you want to do a bunch of side quests to keep things interesting. And hello, Zerid. How's it going? We tried the upcoming Gundam Assemble. It's a D10 based tabletop game. Oh, I don't know how much time I have nowadays to play tabletop games, but you know, if I come across it, I would definitely check it out. Next thing he's gonna tell us he knows how to tie a lot of different knots with ropes. I think that's the 50k reward, right? I think that was the 50k reward, if I remember correctly. When we get to 50k, I will show off my rope tie-in, knot tie-in skills of because I totally used to be a pirate. Yeah, on a ship. That's why I know all of these different type of knots. Sure, buddy. I'm still thinking how I'm gonna do it, but I think one fun way I could do for that stream is, you know, maybe what I could do is do a handcam stream, right? But I get a volunteer. So like maybe someone like Uki or Mlem. And I will tie their hands up. Maybe their forearms and hands. You know, as a... That's crazy. Look. It's fine, okay? It's just some rope tying, you know, just safety skills, you know. I don't have a tree branch to tie those knots to secure everything, so I just have to, for some reason, use someone's hand. Just bros bonding time. Kimama would be so down. Oh, you know, I could maybe tie both of them, you know. I could do different type of knots on both of them. Just to show a variety of different knots. But we'll have to see. Because it depends when I hit 50k. And yeah, it would depend when I hit 50k and who's in Japan at the time or where I am at the time. Good times in, and what about tying up? Hello, Tori. We're just talking about when I hit 50k, you know, the rope knot tie-in stream for just in case any of the Adzennies are stuck out in the wild and they need to tie a rope for whatever reason. Has 40k goal been discussed? Adzennies, have we discussed 40k? What did I say for 40k? What am I doing once we hit 40k? Have I said anything? I don't remember. Anyone remember, or did you guys write it down? We have not discussed 40k. It's definitely rope tying. That's 50k. 50k is rope tying. Bicep shadow? No. That would be some other kind of goal. We're getting close to 40k, just saying. Alright, help me think of a 40k goal, guys. What do you want at a 40k? And Adzennies, what do you want? What would you like at 40k? Altus, I love your clouds. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm glad you like them. New song? I mean, I already have some cover songs in the works. It's just they take a while to release, so it's okay. Fine, I'll say it. 3D workout stream. Oh, wait. I mean, I haven't got my 3D home model yet, so I can't guarantee it, but that could be That could be a thing if I can get trackers and everything in time. That could be a fun stream. I volunteer as one of those board trackers. Alright, new lore video. Do you know how long it takes to create a lore video? That is like at least half a year of hard work. I can't just drop a lore video whenever. But you know what? I will ask the Mane-sans about the trackers and the home 3D stuff. Potentially, what I could do is when we do hit 40k, if I have it set up, then we can do a 3D workout stream. Alright, you know what? That sounds kind of fun. It'll still take us a little while to get to 40k, right? I mean, we're kind of close. What are we on right now? Like 38k? 37? What are we on? $38k, okay. 38.1. Okay, we're getting sort of closer. Okay, at 40k, I will, as long as I have the trackers, we would do a workout stream in 3D, guys. I can put the camera right on the floor. I don't know how the 3D works properly, but yeah, we will see. It can be like the workout from Love in Deep Space, how you can... And welcome in, Uki and Stargazers. How's it going? Hope everyone had a good stream. Violet, thank you so much for the gifted fishies. But welcome in, everyone. I am Altus Zendoji, your true blue Oni and heavenly demon of first stage production Ian's second generation Ravenous. Welcome, welcome, and Tori, thank you for the gifted fishies as well. Uki, I was kind of just talking about you. I was mentioning you about 5 or 10 minutes ago. But welcome in, Stargazers. Welcome in, Uki. Hope you're all doing well. And for anyone who doesn't know as well, this Wednesday, JST, 6 p.m. JST, I will be on Uki's channel. We'll be doing an off collab. I have no idea what's gonna happen during that off collab. But, you know, whatever happens, happens. It might be the 2026 Yaoi Olympics. Or it could be anything, who knows? Who knows what it's gonna be, but I hope you guys enjoy either way. OT, what have you been up to this stream? Today is just a Zatsu stream, so just chatting with everyone. I hope you guys are doing good. I love your accent, it sounds cool. Thank you, it is from the down underworld. In case you can't tell where my accent is from. It's I am from Australia. '26 Yaoi Olympics or the monetization? Hey, I don't think any VOD or any kind of stream I've been in has been demonetized yet, okay? I feel like the only one that gets demonetized is like due to like BGM or songs in games that are copyrighted. really like your new outfit. Thank you. I'm glad you guys like it. Look, I'm a thunder god. Hi. Don't jinx it. It'll be fine. We will be fine. Don't worry. Gotta believe. You have magical powers? I always have lightning powers. I have different kind of lightning powers as well. Can we shed in the beautiful mountains of Harmonia? I guess I could, if that's what you guys want to see. There we go, like mountains. Is that it? There's mountains, right? Can't wait for the Yaoi Olympics. Zoom in. That's crazy. Like this? Is that what you want? Is this how the stream's gonna look like? Just this? Is this a stream? But Uki, yes. I'm sure you agree to this, right, Uki? At when I hit 50k subs on YouTube, I'm going to be practicing what's known as the art of tying ropes. You know, it's going to be a very valuable life lesson to all of the viewers, to make sure that just in case they're ever in a survival situation, they know how to tie different knots. But I might need a test subject to tie these red ropes onto. I don't know why they're red. It's just the only ones I could find, totally. So if you want to be one of the volunteers for that, just let me know. I accept. Red? They're red. They've been treated. Yeah. I see you at the studio. I mean, I'm still a little bit away, but you know, once we get there, then it should be fun. Now Zendoji staring back. What? Don't know what you're talking about. All right. Anyway. Hurry up. I love your gold stripes. Thank you. They are the scars from my previous battle. Getting my whole bloodline to subscribe to Altus and Zendoji. But, you know, it'll be fun. But before that, you know, you can look forward to this Wednesday. This Wednesday, 6 p.m. JST on Uki's channel. There'll be an off collab, and it should be a lot of fun. I should buy a new desk for the off collab on Wednesday. Type on sounds. Man, I cannot dive on my desk at the moment. I have the smallest desk at the moment because I'm in this rather small rental apartment, and it's kind of like the only desk I have is this tiny one. that I have all of this expensive equipment on, so hopefully nothing happens to it. So what are you both gonna be doing? Well, you have to tune into Uki's channel to find out. Each other. Uki, spoilers! Come on. I thought we were keeping that a secret, Uki. Well, there it is. You had that. That's what we'll be doing. 6 p.m. Wednesday, 6 p.m. JST on Wednesday. Get a room? Yeah, we would get a room. Uki's room. Uki's bedroom. Yeah, it's okay. We'll have a proper bedroom. We'll have a room and a bed and everything. Don't worry. But thank you for being concerned. Don't mind us. We'll be watching from a distance. I don't know about distance. If last time was anything to get by, the microphones might be up close and intimate. If you had to choose, would you be rich but unhappy or poor but happy? Ooh. Rich but unhappy. You know, for me, I feel like I'm quite happy right now, right? So I feel like going from unhappy to happy is easier for me than going from poor to rich. Because, you know, I'm still struggling. So it is what it is. I feel like it's easier for me to get from unhappy to happy than poor to rich. So I'll be rich but unhappy first, then I'll just find my own happiness. You know, I don't have to worry about money. That's fine. Yeah. You know, I say that money doesn't make you happy, but it takes away suffering. So, you know, in a way it could kind of, you know, it makes things less sad. So technically it makes your life happier. I don't think it's going to give you true happiness, but if it takes away a lot of sadness, then it's still a big win. Food makes me happy, money buys food. That is so true. Food is honestly so... That's one of the best things in life. Just being able to go around the world, trying all the different foods. And once again, I feel like there's so much food out there I haven't tried. And I'm pretty adventurous. I wouldn't say no to trying pretty much anything. I would try everything at least once. But there's just so much food I don't even know about. And with that money I can be happy by buying future Altus merch. Have you tried blood before in hot pot? Oh, like pig blood or like ox blood? I love that. Like the kind of cube jelly things, right? And there's also duck blood that they put in hot pot a lot as well. Yeah, I eat all of that. I'm Asian. I mean, you know, obviously there's Asians who don't eat everything, but I kind of do eat everything. There's very little that I wouldn't eat, I would say. You know, I love all of the internal organs and stuff as well. Make sure no part of animals go to waste. Do you have a favorite cuisine? Not really, because, you know, I can like something so much, but then I think about something else and I'm like, wait. It's like, you know, I love sushi. I love like really fresh seafood. But then when I think of seafood as well, then I think of like, you know, Thailand has really good seafood with like the spicy seafood sauce is really good. But then I think of, you know, all of the different food from like Vietnam and like pho and banh mi and all of that. And then I think of 1,000 other things, Korean food, Chinese food, anything. I feel like it's impossible to just have just one favorite thing because there's so much good things. And then all the curries. He's gonna hit us with back in my days, typical Asian stuff. But somehow durian is your kryptonite. Hey, look, it's just literally one thing. Okay, just literally one thing I don't eat out of like everything I do eat. Okay. I would try, you know, the deep fried. I haven't tried it, but I would try the deep fried insects. I would try bullets. I would try lots of different things. It's just, you know, durian is just not my thing, guys. Have you tried mochi? Yeah, I was numbing on the Adzennies earlier. He eats everything but durian. I wonder why. I just don't like the smell of durian. I think that's pretty much it, guys. I think it's literally just the smell. I have tried durian before, which is why I know I don't like it. The texture's okay. The texture's creamy. It's fine. I don't mind the texture. It's just the smell. Like when you eat it, the smell just like hits your nostrils even harder. So I don't know. Not my thing. Once again, you guys can go eat it. Not around me though, but like, you know, you can eat it in your own private, well-ventilated spaces. I'm gonna force you to try sambal tempoyak. Tempoyak? What is that? I mean, like sambal. I don't know what that last bit of it is. Have you had hairy tofu? I've had stinky tofu. I'm not sure about hairy tofu. What is hairy tofu? Oh, is that the one with the seaweed kind of thing? That looks like hair, but is seaweed or some kind of thing like that? Sambal with fermented durian paste? No thanks. Oh god, imagine durian isn't bad enough. Fermented durian? Oh god, I do not want to even imagine the smell. That's crazy. It's tofu with an edible hairy mold on it. I mean, that doesn't sound bad. I like tofu. It's fermented tofu that grew mold on the and coat it with chili flakes and other. I mean, as long as the mold is safe to consume, then I guess I'll try it. You know, as long as something's not poisonous, I don't mind. I guess like blue cheese technically has mold, right? But I like blue cheese. I like pretty much all cheese. Are we talking about weird foods? No, I wouldn't say weird, just different foods. You hate blue cheese? Once again, I pretty much can eat anything besides durian. And technically, I could eat durian, I just wouldn't enjoy it. Even the one with worms inside? Wait, which one has worms inside? I don't really want to eat anything that's alive. But that's less of a, you know, I feel like I'd prefer not eating something alive, just so it's not suffering. I hate durian on any form of food. Same. But you and Nomin us? Hey, it's different, okay. Just a little gentle nibbles. Can you handle spicy food? Can I handle spicy food? I can eat pretty much any unlimited spicy food. I feel like I literally, there's no spicy food that would scare me. I can eat any kind of spice. I never have to worry about if something's too spicy for me or not. Man, I was like, it's a rhetorical question. Now you're making me curious if you ever tried any Filipino food. I have tried a little bit of Filipino food, some of them, but I definitely want to try more. And the Filipino food I did have was from the Down Underworld, so I don't know how legit it actually was, but I did enjoy it. What did I even have? I can't remember. I had like the I'm pretty sure it was like a chicken adobo. It was the hello. It was the, what was it? What was the kind of spring rolls with meat in them? I feel like that's the best kind of spring rolls, by the way. Just gonna say Filipinos have the best spring rolls because it's full of meat and I love meat. Lumpia, maybe. I think so. Shanghai, maybe. Lumpia Shanghai mentioned, yeah. That, honestly, because a lot of spring rolls, right? Normally they have like vegetable and noodle and some kind of mix inside it. But I love, honestly, lumpia is like a lot better to me. Just because I love meat. So that wins the spring roll contest for me. Were you used to eating spicy food from a young age? I did eat spicy food from a young age, but I feel like just as I got a bit older, I don't know why somehow my spice tolerance just increased to a abnormal level. Like I can pretty much almost drink the spiciest hot sauce in the world and be fine. That's how that's how weird my spice tolerance is, yeah. Like I am okay having something that's 3 million Scoville. Is your stomach lining okay? Okay, if you ever eat spicy food, please eat something beforehand. That is definitely something there. If you guys ever eat extremely spicy food, always eat some kind of carbs or something beforehand to coat your stomach so that you don't just burn your stomach as well. But in terms of spicy food, to give you kind of like an understanding of how spicy the spiciest hot sauce was when I took it. Has anyone eaten what's that brand of spicy noodles everyone has? The bulldog noodles, 2 times spicy bulldog noodles, right? That is about 8,000 to 10,000 Scoville. 3 times spicy bulldog is about 15,000 Scoville. The hot sauce I had was 3 million. So you know, if you guys find that spicy, then that's the difference in spice levels of what I can take. My tongue is burning just from the thought. Yeah, like, if anyone has had Coco Ichibanya, Coco Curry in Japan, I can eat the level 20 without worrying. I can order level 20 and finish it. I can eat spicy food, it's just I have a lot of spit after. Yeah, when you eat spicy food, it does make you produce more saliva. And it does make you sweat a little bit. I mean, even I'm going to do that, and like your nose gets a little runny. But, you know, I don't have to go drink milk or, you know, I'll kind of be fine. Please visit Chongqing and have a blast with their hot pots. See, the thing is, I can have really spicy food, but I don't always eat spicy food just because I can handle spicy food, but I do enjoy it. The whole reason why I wanted to also like get better at eating spicy food was so that I feel like there's so much food in the world that tastes so good, but if you don't know how to handle spice, you can't enjoy it. And so I just wanted to be able to enjoy all kinds of food, so that's why I have such a high spice tolerance, I guess. Wait, what other Filipino food did I have? What was the one? It was like, you know what I haven't had actually? I haven't had lechon. Lechon? I think it's called a lechon. You know, the crispy pork thing? When I see videos of it, it looks so crispy, like the skin. It's almost like a chip. But I haven't actually tried that yet. I want to try that. I haven't had Jollibees either. Guys, there's no Jollibees in the down underworld, so I've never tried Jollibees. Chicharron that's like I think I know what that is. I haven't tried that either though. It's like deep fried pork as well. Pork skin, pork belly or something. You're gonna try homemade ube halai, especially the freshly made ones. They taste different from those salt impacts. You know what? If I ever go to the Philippines, I'll just bring Ryza with me. I'll get Rai and he can just he can order all the food for me, and then I'll just eat everything. How about Balut, the one fertilized bird egg? I would try that once. I think I would try it. I don't know if I would eat it multiple times, but I would try it. So he pays for it and you eat it? No, I would pay for it, but you know, he tells me what to order. Obviously, he can suggest much better things because I don't know everything there. The lid is very eggy egg with a little bit of crunch. See, that doesn't sound too bad. I mean, obviously, when you look at it, it's kind of bad, but I would try it once. Food vlog sounds nice. Yeah. I kind of do want to do like a bit more like food videos in the future. Maybe even for Japan, right? In the future, maybe not this trip, but you know, when I move to Japan end of year, potentially what I could do is, you know, when I have my proper setup and everything, I could get food from different places and just do like almost mukbangs, but more showing you guys a bunch of food and reviewing them rather than you guys actually just hearing me eat. Because once again, I'm not the biggest fan of mukbangs where people like, you can hear all the chewing sounds. I really don't like wet chewing sounds from people. I hope that everyone just closes their mouth when they eat. See, crunching sounds is fine because even when you close your mouth, you can't help crunching. But people who eat with their mouth open, I'm sorry. But please close your mouth. There's also called Turon, similar to lumpia, but they use melted brown sugar. Oh, banana and like popular Filipino snack. Oh, that reminds me of when I visited Malaysia in the past. They had these deep fried banana fritter or something like that. I remember I was like, deep fried banana? That's so weird. And then I loved it so much. But yeah, I feel like for me personally, I can't watch mukbangs because I hate how people like, I don't know why they try to put the chewing sounds and all those sounds, the slurping sounds and everything like such like as the main focus rather than the food. I do like watching food review videos, but I don't like just watching people just eat for the sake of eating and just for the sounds. So if I ever did a mukbang, it would be more like a food review and showing like all the different foods and rating them rather than just, yeah, I'll keep the microphone a bit further away from me. Some people eat so sloppily. I know it. Okay, that's one of the things that kind of triggers me a little bit. Not really. I don't really get too upset about too many things, but when people just like when they're eating on camera like that and they're just trying to eat as messily as possible, I'm just like, come on. You have such nice food in front of you. Show a little bit of class. Eat it nicely, you know? It's like they have a whole lobster and instead of just like taking a proper bite, they'll just try to shove the whole thing into their mouth and then they'll just like make a mess everywhere. And I'm just like, man, you can at least enjoy the food you're eating. Mukbang peeps literally did it on purpose to over-exaggerate the chewing sounds near microphone. It makes me upset. Yeah. If I see anyone doing that, I'll just skip video. Next video. Anyone who does that kind of thing, I would never watch them again. You know, for like, oh, this food looks nice, and they start doing all of that just next. I'm sorry, I just don't even interact with those kind of stuff. Now for eating with my issues, for eating noises, I can't. Yeah. Once again, like, I don't mind crunching sounds. Crunching sounds can sound okay, and obviously, like I said, when you close your mouth, if you're eating a potato chip, you're still gonna hear the crunch, but I feel like that's okay. It's more just the really wet sounds that, like, I really don't like. Isn't mukbang supposed to be about the food and not the sound? I guess initially it was, but I don't know why so many people make it about the sound. It's almost like they're trying to do ASMR while eating, which not my thing. Have you tried shiopan, the salted bread? It's getting popular nowadays. Oh, I have not. Maybe I should try it. Wait, is it just salted bread? Salted sweet bread or just normal bread? Oh, shiopan is good. They say buttery? Wait, let me search this up. Shiopan. Shiopan. Looks like salty and soft. Oh, it does kind of look like a croissant. Okay. I feel like there might be some bakeries nearby. Maybe I'll go look for it. Alright, thank you for the recommendation. I'll go check it out if I remember. And I'll let you know how it goes. I love this. Yeah, honestly, food. I love watching food cooking videos there. They're always interesting. The preparation stuff. You know, that's a good ASMR. I actually love the ASMR of people like chopping stuff, boiling stuff. You know, all that kind of stuff. I feel like that's such good ASMR to listen to. The cooking ASMR. They have a natural mild sweetness, complement with the slight salty topping. Ooh. Alright, you have convinced me. I love the chopping sound and sizzling, yeah, and then like the boiling sound of a stew and everything. That's good sounds. You learn sometimes how to cook. I guess, yeah, you do see people's recipes as well, like what spices they add in, how they, if they cook their meat before, or they just boil it, and all that kind of stuff. But I love cooking. I think cooking is actually so fun. Especially when you're cooking for other people. It definitely makes it a lot better than just cooking for yourself. I feel like for me, when I cook for myself most of the time, I'll just have something very simple. But if I want to cook for others, I'll definitely go much more, like, I'll go all out. Chicken and rice, yum. Chicken and rice is good, as long as the chicken is marinated or has flavor. There's nothing worse than raw chicken breast, or not raw, but like unseasoned chicken, or unseasoned anything, you know. Even if you're trying to lose weight, there's so many like low calorie, really good marinades and seasonings that you can use. There's no reason you should not season your food. being able to cook dishes from different places is so fun. It is nice learning different recipes. I do agree. And kind of understanding like why people use different ingredients and how it changes the flavor as well. And Kaz, thank you so much for the 50 months of love and friendship. Happy 15 months, Oniman. I haven't been able to make it to your streams recently because of life, but it does make me miss you a lot more, so hee hee. Well, thank you for missing me. And thank you for making it today. I really do appreciate it. I hope you've been good. I hope it is good life reasons rather than busy life reasons, but either way, hang in there. You got this. Look up Marry Me Chicken. It's really good. I mean, that's kind of similar to... I have looked that up, actually. That's kind of similar to how you just make normal chicken rice. Like Hainan chicken rice. A little different, but pretty much the same thing. It just has a bit more sauce to it. Rather than... yeah. But I can make that. That's really easy to make. Marry chicken pasta is very nice. Oh, I can definitely see adding noodles or pasta to that. How it would be good. And then these chicken rice is comfort food. Honestly, that's like one of the meals I can eat every single day. It doesn't look like much, but it has so much flavor in the rice and in the chicken and everything. That's definitely, you know, for a while I used to make that for like, that's my chicken and rice. If I was just gonna eat like chicken rice every day, I would make that as well. Hainanese chicken rice. It is so good. I want to learn how to make it. It's actually not too hard to make. And especially when you're making the chicken, because you do boil it. You can make a lot of chicken at once. I know we put like 1 or 2 whole chickens in there and then cut it up with different pieces to get the stock and everything. I just came back from studying. What did I miss? We were just talking about all different kinds of foods. But yeah, I think for me, I'm going to... I'll most probably try to eat... I think my everyday meals are going to be mostly oyakodon and gyudon. I just need to find a supermarket with cheap meat so I can buy a bunch. And then I have to buy some soy sauce, mirin, sake, onions, eggs, chicken. That's pretty much it. And some rice. Easy. Honeyman should be start a chicken fund. Yes, help me. Every 100 grams of chicken is 20 grams of protein, which means the mountains get slightly bigger every time you go donate to the chicken fund, guys. It'll be like a little ad at the top of the page, on top of the stream. It'll be like, stop the Oni from starving. Feed him some chicken. Mountains getting bigger. Well, I mean, I had chest day today and it's kind of crazy, especially like, you know, I mean, the mountain's already kind of big, but especially after, like straight after chest day when you have a chest pump. Okay, so for any non-gym goers, when you go to the gym and work on a certain muscle, because you're working on that muscle, it drives a lot of blood into that muscle because you're using it more, right? To like, it drives a lot of blood to use the muscle more, but also to like help repair all the muscle you're using. And when you do that, a lot of times you get what's known as a gym pump, where because there's so much, like you've worked out so much and all the blood's kind of like in those muscles, the muscles appear even bigger than normal. And I feel like sometimes after chest day, I feel like my chest pump is so crazy. I feel like I'm just walking around with like a literal mountains, guys. Yeah. Proof it didn't happen. Iki can tell you about it on on Wednesday. Do they jiggle? Asking for me. They don't have jiggle physics, but if I'm running or if I'm walking fast, I guess they can bounce a tiny bit. Chicken funds, a humble offering for the mountains. Yes, you must offer up some chicken to your thunder god to make sure that you have plenty of rain and your fields are watered. Your crops are growing. But thank you for the chicken funds. I appreciate it. Thank you, Yume. And Miyu as well. Thank you for the chicken funds. I appreciate it. But, you know, as funny as it is, those funds are literally gonna go to me buying chicken so that I can eat every day. So I have food every day. Like, it literally is chicken funds. Chicken funds for mountain gains. Are the chickens a sacrifice? It is. You know how see, some gods require all different kind of sacrifices. I just require a chicken as a sacrifice, you know. I'm a very generous god. Adzennies, it's time to become farmers. What about rice? It's okay. I got a rice cooker. Rice is relatively cheap. I need the protein. The protein's what grows the mountains, guys. Okay, but high-key chicken is such a good food. They're so good at taking on and being good for all different flavors. You might as well just raise chickens at your house. I would if I could, but I'm in the middle of Tokyo somewhere. I don't think I can have chickens here. I think you have to be in the countryside to do that, right? You can't have chicken rice without the rice. True. All right, the chicken rice funds. But I feel like if I say chicken rice funds, people are going to be like, oh, he goes to the gym a lot. He must be just eating plain rice and plain chicken breasts. Time to catch those wild chickens roaming around my neighborhood. Yes, please donate. Donate your chickens so I can eat more protein. Extra chicken funds. Thank you, Miyu. Getting chickens is a slippery slope. You start with 3, then somehow end up with 20. That sounds like a good deal to me. I Okay, what if we offer Hainanese chicken rice as offering? You can offer that any day, and I'll be a very happy god. Can't offer you any chicken, just eggs. Well, I need eggs for oyakodon as well, so you know that still counts. Offering all my chickens in Stardew. Right back, head into my province to yoink out chimkins. Don't worry, my grandpa has a chicken farm. How much you want? I'll ask him. Man, I wish I had unlimited chicken. He'll offer you one whole chicken and slip a durian meat in it. Man, why you gotta be like that, huh? Huh, and Zendoji. You were doing so well. You were making this heavenly demon so happy, and then all of a sudden, you're fumbling, guys. You're fumbling. Not the government name, or not the durian. All right, you started it with the durian first, okay? Why use our full government name, Mr. Altus Zendoji? That's me, Altus Zendoji, your true blue Oni and heavenly demon of First Age Production and second generation Ravenous. It doesn't work on me, guys. I get the Altus Zendoji, your true blue. He beat me to it. Also send you more chicken funds via stream. Oh, you know what? I need to wait, I think I can check it. Surely. Oh. I'll need to find the login again, but thank you for pointing that out. I definitely need to check out my Streamlabs. But I really do appreciate anyone who does send it through there as well. It really does help out a lot. So anyone who does send out through that way, thank you as well, Adzennies. Alright, I'll have to find the login and everything after stream, but then I can see all of the past ones I missed and try read out some once I log in. Alright. You know, I feel like it's not really balanced. You guys have to type in all of that to call me by my full government name, and all I have to say is Adzennies. I'll ask you a strange question before I get to sleep. Do you know Mane-san's shoe size? If not, that's okay. I'm just asking. Tiny shoe size. Mane-san's are all pretty tiny, so I don't know, whatever would fit you guys, maybe. I do not know their shoe size at all. That is not the that is not information I'm privy to. Use the T word. Hey, I was talking about Mane-san's, not you guys. Okay. I just can't use the T word referring to you guys. I can still use the T word. Including Topamane and Onimane. I mean, I guess Topamane is not really that small, but the rest of them. If they were amongst the crowd of adventurers, they might blend in. Mana-san's get him. It's okay, I'm fine. I'm safe. I messaged Mana-sans on Discord. They haven't even responded to me yet. And so I don't think they're here. I will not take MM slander. And DM wears the chancla. Don't know what you're talking about. It's not slander if it's true, okay? If I say the Adzennies size, it's not slander. It's just facts. We would defend the Mane-sans. So yeah. When did I ever say I hate the Adzennies? I'm pretty sure I never said that. I've never said that, okay? In fact, I've said the opposite from time to time. Also, not Adzennie being a size measurement. Yeah, it's like when you see something small, you'll be like, oh, it's only 3 Adzennies tall. You know how it is, right? Okay, streamer. Thanks, chat. You're 7 Adzennies tall. Uh-huh. I don't know if you can win this one, guys. I'm just saying, Adzennies. It is cute to see you struggle, but I'm not sure if you can win. Just letting you know. But it's okay, you don't have to win, okay? Because I'm on your side. That's cheating. What are you talking about? It's not cheating. I just want to make sure that you didn't take it too seriously and you're not crying. I have to look at your eyes. You know I'm only joking, right, Adzennies? Never mind. I want my chicken fun square up on you. Sorry. No take backs. But I appreciate it. Here's some head pats instead. How about that? This shouldn't work on me. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not doing anything. I'm just making sure my Adzennies are okay. I can do that, right? I'm allowed to worry about you guys. And you cannot. Thank you for all the slippers. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that many. But I'll I'll just keep them in storage, I guess. This is unfair. It's unfair that the Adzennies are so adorable and I can't help but spoil you guys. I know. It is so unfair to me, but it is what it is. I pressed the wrong button, my bad. I almost went to end stream. He's leaving? No, I'm not leaving. You scared me. Yeah, I was moving my cup out of the way and the cup pressed one of the buttons. Aura lust? What aura? I wasn't aura farming. I was literally just being nice and gentle to the Adzennies. You mentioned ruins? Are you sure about that? I'm taking back the funds. You hate us? Of course not, me you. I would never hate the Adzennies. You're about to leave without giving us kisses? Since when would I do that? It was just a little accident, okay? The millisecond that I made that accident, I immediately came back. Guys, fighting? We're not even fighting. I'm just telling you guys how much I treasure the Adzennies. And I'm trying to comfort you guys. What is there to fight? Take it green like blue Oni. What are you trying to do? What's with that? Are you trying to touch my face? Is that it? But I appreciate the offer in me, Gora. Yellow? Okay. They're a professional streamer. You can't appeal to our praise, and you know what we're talking. We're taking back our funds. You almost left us anyway. Almost is the key word, okay? Because I didn't leave. I'm still right here. Right next to the Adzennies. But thank you for the offering as well. Stay strong, guys. Of course. And Zenny, stay strong, okay? I want all of you to be strong. So you can face off the challenges ahead of you. But even if you're not always strong, I'm right here beside you, so you don't have to worry. We are at war. You're at war. Well, whoever you're at war with, just let me know, and I'll take care of it for you. This is really bad. What's bad? Who's making my Adzennies feel bad, huh? No one gets to mess around with my Adzennies. The foul tactic retreat, munchies. Hey, I'm just getting a little closer so I can protect you guys. You don't have to retreat. It's okay. I'm here now. I'm so confused. I want to melt, but at the same time, I don't want to fold. Well, you just do whatever you want to do. I'm not here to tell you to do anything. I'm just here to be by your side. Staying strong must not fold. Or if you ever do decide to fold, I'll make sure to pick you up and carry you properly. Can you tell us we're good at Adzennies? I mean, that goes without saying. I don't even need to tell you that, but you all have been such good Adzennies. I'm proud of all you've done. Puppies? Of course. Cover my ears so I don't fold. What's wrong with folding anyway? There's nothing wrong with folding, is there? You're safe here in Harmonia. You can fold if you want to. I need CPR like right now. Wow. I think I just happen to know first aid. What a coincidence. We're not losing even though I don't know what's going on. Of course you're not, because even when you lose, you win. At least here in Harmonia. So take my soul now. Alright, it's mine now. I treat it carefully, so you don't have to worry. Would sacrifice myself for an ASMR audio. Well, we do have some ASMRs on the channel and some in membership as well. And maybe more to come in the future. My heart is racing, like, actually. Well, I'll be right here until it calms down. So let it be the way. I think CPR won't be an option for me since I bought more durian ice cream. It was to save an Adzennie's life. Even with durian ice cream, I would still save you. Well, you would. Of course I would. That's not even a question. I mean, I don't want to taste durian for no reason. But if it's saving the Adzennies, of course. Anyway, it has been over 3 hours for our stream, so I think we should start wrapping up now. Once again, unfortunately, no stream tomorrow because Amazon doesn't want to deliver my packages to me, so I can't get my cables that I need for the Tomodachi Life. But beside that, the rest of the week is quite packed. We do have a lot of streams, so look forward to the next stream. It's going to be on Uki's channel. So I hope you look forward to that. It's going to be at 6 p.m. JST on Wednesday. And then after that, we've got a bunch of collabs. This week is definitely a very collab heavy week. We do have the FSP Mecha Chameleon stream sometime this week. We do have Peak. We have Mlem, Gale, and Shiki, all in Japanese. So, you know, a lot of different streams. Yeah. Like 3 different collabs this week. Thank you for being my pre and post work out in BGM. Well, thank you for joining me today. Make sure if you guys want to check it out, go check out the Hearts Ablaze merch. It's still available for a few more days, I think. If you want to get my acrylic stand, which has a backside as well, or you want the light stick or anything else, make sure you grab that before it's gone. I personally would highly recommend the light stick. It is actually really good quality, and I know I'm gonna get a few so I can just wave it around for fun. So that's definitely one thing you can trust me. The light stick is good quality. Like, it's really nicely made. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that as well. Otherwise, you know, you can check the pinned comment and description box below for all the other merch available there as well. Make sure you check it out before it's gone. Once again, please do not feel forced to get anything, but if anything tickles your fancy or anything that you want to add to your collection, then go ahead. It does help me a lot, so I really do appreciate the support. And other than that, whatever this Otto World parade is, I hope you look forward to that as well. A world full of otters. Sounds like a cool world. Also, is there a reason we need to get you a standee and the vamps? Yeah. Okay, you know what? Get me and Lacey's standee, by the way. No reason. No reason, guys. Just make sure you grab me and Lacey's standee. The concert ones? Yeah, the concert ones are pretty cool. I mean, you can get... That's pretty much the only ones available right now. So I guess you can get those. And I feel like my pose is pretty cool. I'm in a pretty cool dynamic pose in the concert one. But yeah, I hope you look forward to a lot of future things coming up soon. Don't forget, Ash Carroll's 3D debut is going to be this Sunday, by the way. Sunday JST. It's most probably gonna be Saturday PDT, I assume. Anyway, other than that, thank you so much for coming to hanging out with Harmonia. I really do appreciate it. Make sure you take care of yourselves for me until I can take care of you again. And if you've had a good day, I hope you treasure the memories and things get even better. But if you had a bad day, I hope I cheered you up a little bit and things get better for you as well. And just remember, if you ever feel alone, I'll always leave a light on for you in Harmonia. But until our next adventure, adventurers, grow out. Bye bye, Adzennies.